Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's go ahead and get into Married at First Sight Season 14, Episode 6, Dark Side of the Honeymoon. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of Married at First Sight, giving each couple their own dedicated video, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each recap. So, if you enjoyed that type of content, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hop into the comment section, and let's talk about it, y'all. So, let's go ahead and talk Katina and Olajuwon. So, Katina's happy that Olajuwon just woke up next to her. She has been saying the past couple of days of the honeymoon that she usually wakes up alone, or he like sides back in the bed because he goes and works out. So she's happy to not have his sweaty, little bit of musty body next to her in bed. So they go horseback riding. She's nervous about being on the horse. Understandably so. I find it kind of odd that for two people that have never gone horseback riding before, where was the guide? Where was the owner of the whatever they were at that should be on their horse in front of them, making sure nothing happened? I thought that was really weird. I have been horseback riding before. I have never just been thrown out to go ride into the open space and stuff like that, especially if you know that they don't know how to do this. But okay. So she is asking how to stop the horse. Olajuwon is like, what she told you, you need to listen. And I said, oh no. Oh, no. Granted, she should have been paying attention. But I just feel like Olajuwon talks to her like that is his child, not his wife. And I'm tired of people saying that he's just an alpha male. No, he's an alpha asshole. That's what he is. So she feels like she keeps stepping out of her comfort zone for him and doing all this stuff for him that she would not typically do. And she's feeling like he's not doing the same. So if I'm going to be stepping out of my comfort zone for you, then you need to be being patient with me. So she's nervous. She's on there. Whoa. Oh my God. She's scared. Y'all, horses are huge animals. She's scared. He says in a confessional, he's not going to stop living his life because his wife is uncomfortable. I said, I feel like that set a tone for their marriage. That sets a tone for their marriage. To me, that basically means I don't care how you feel about a situation or about something. I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and you just going to have to be okay with it. So he also tells her, like, if the horse was going to throw you, would have thrown you by now. That's not true at all. The horse, just because the horse doesn't throw you right away, don't mean it won't knuck if you buck later and not throw you then. So she keeps telling him, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. He keeps telling her, and she's like, look, if I'm scared, I'm scared. I don't know what you want me to do about it. And if it's one thing that I cannot stand is if you tell somebody that you are scared or nervous about something and they try to play it off as if you are the problem with that, as if, oh my God, it's so wild that you would be nervous about that. So they get off the horses because she kind of like, he takes off and like wants to have the horses run. Now your wife just told you she was scared when they were walking. So she tells him, I'm about to punch you and all this other stuff. She's pissed. So they go sit down and talk, and she tells him, like, you need to be patient with me because if my nerves get really, really bad. Now, if she would have had a panic attack sitting up on the horse, what would you have done then? Now she's having a panic attack and she done fell the hell off. Then what you gonna do then? Because you want to thrill seek. I hate when people do that. Olajuwon is trash, y'all. Y'all can keep saying, oh my God, he's changed. He loves her so much. That man is going to be who he is. And that is the Isaac from college who is still very selfish, low-key irresponsible with other people's feelings, and does not give a damn how he treats other people. That's what we are seeing thus far. So she is telling him, be patient, and he tells her, you just need to learn to have some faith. Okay, but that's not what, no. If I tell you I need you to be patient with me, your response should not be anything other than, okay, I will. So he said that he pushes her because she keeps limiting herself. And as her husband, he is going to keep pushing her and keep pushing her until she's not as scared. So then she tells him, I get that, but when I'm telling you my nerves are bad, my guy, like there's a difference between pushing somebody and then making demands. And while Olajuwon might think I'm forcing her out of her shell, you're not doing it for her own benefit. You just said why you were doing it, and it's because you are not going to stop your life. You're not going to stop your life because she is nervous or, might have some reservations about something. I suggest Katina just tread very lightly. I suggest you just tread very lightly with him. So then he says kind of like, I'm always going to push you. And she just looks at him. And I said, yeah, that means, girl, you are always going to have to be out of your comfort zone. There is never going to be a point where Michael is going to accept that you are out of your, that you are not comfortable in any given situation. He's going to push you and push you and push you because it's something that he wants or something that will benefit him. So they meet up with Jasmina and Michael. And Olajuwon said that he wants to push his wife. And he said that, he's a thrill seeker. So he wanted to go fast on the horse so that he can have an experience that he can remember. So in that moment, it was about something that he wanted. He didn't care that she was scared. So Jasmina said it's okay to push, but you don't want to push too much that you're not listening to what she's saying. So if she's saying that she's not comfortable with something, you have to respect that. You can't just say, but no, I'm going to push you so that you can come out of your shell. That's not what everybody needs all the time. So Michael said that Olajuwon is an alpha male and he likes to lead and be dominant, but he's hoping that he can reel it in enough so that he doesn't push her away. And I just kind of feel like first we had the way he acted in that gym. He was not joking. I don't care what nobody says. He was not testing her. That was really him. We have first how he was acting in the gym, and then now we have this situation where you are all but saying, I don't give a damn how you feel about something. It's going to go the way that I want it to go. So later we have the group dinner, typical group dinner with everyone. And after watching what's going on with Chris and Alyssa, Olajuwon said in his confessional, like, Alyssa didn't choose to stay for the marriage. It's 90 degrees here, 60 degrees back in Boston. We know why she's staying. She's staying, and everybody's starting to see it. Alyssa's not fooling anybody. And Olajuwon said that Chris is out here putting his heart on the line. This is some of the most powerful words that he has ever heard. He is willing to embarrass himself in front of her to profess his love for her. He is putting his life on the line. I said, Olajuwon, relax. Yes, Chris he basically gave her kind of an ultimatum, but I'm not saying Chris was putting his life on the line. I don't think he would jump in front of a car for her or anything like that. So Chris was like, Olajuwon said, did you know she embarrassed himself at all? And Olajuwon is clocking it. Meanwhile, Katina is just sitting there laughing. And I think it's because Katina knows the deal. She knows what's real with them. But I guess they have the whole sister solidarity, sisters before misters type of little high school bull that they're trying to keep up in order to kind of support Alyssa. But a lot of it, I think, is because they just don't know what's going on. So that's why that's why Katina seems more on her side. We did see, I mentioned it in Alyssa and Chris's video, but when Alyssa met up with Jasmina and Katina is a straight shooter. And Katina told her kind of straight up, like, you need to be straight with him. You know what I mean? Like, stop dilly-dallying, stop tiptoeing around. Be straight with him. Tell him exactly how you feel. So while Jasmina was sitting there trying not to really get involved, Katina was like, no, on some real, this is what you need to do. And you can see Katina was kind of laughing and kind of smirking someone in it because Katina knows the bull when she sees it as well. So the day that they're leaving, Olajuwon asked her, like, how does she feel about them moving in together? She's nervous. And she says she's nervous because it can go either one of two ways. they can either move in and everything is great and there's no issues, or they can move in and it's a bunch of issues and fights and all that other kind of stuff, and they break up. So we see next week that they're arguing or they're having a discussion because Olajuwon really is expecting home cooked meals all the time. Katina can't cook. She better get a HelloFresh or something like that and try to try to make it work. But I also feel like Olajuwon's gonna have to jump into 2021 because that's when this was filmed, and jump out of the 50s where he's expecting her to wake up in the morning and cook him a full course gourmet meal for breakfast, while then packing him a hot lunch and then having dinner on the table for him while she like folds his laundry and stuff in the back. So Olajuwon's gonna have to get off of that, or I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make it personally, but we will see what's going to happen. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hop into the comment section, y'all. Let's talk about Olajuwon and Katina. How did you feel about the horseback riding situation?